Alright, this is Matt Miller, aka Palm Solo, and I've got an N93 that I'm using to capture some video. I don't know how to get rid of that. Just angle the screen here. I wanted to show a few things with the Nokia N95 that some people may not have seen yet, and I'm using the tripod with the N93 to make this recording. I wanted to start off by saying thanks to the Nokia N-Series Blogger Relations Program who sent along this handy Nokia N95, and as you can see on the back, it is the sand colored model. I'm going to be evaluating it for a short time or a longer time. We'll see how long it takes. And you've seen some of the pictures online, but I wanted to run through a couple of the cool features that people have been asking me about and that I haven't seen a lot of other people talking about. So let's start off by switching it this way, and then I'll slide it to the right and start the media player. As you can see, the media player starts up. Now I've got songs loaded on here from the Yahoo Music subscription and from Rhapsody, which I just discovered thanks to Darla Mack that it's working on the N95 as well. First, as you go to landscape, you'll see this really cool launcher, and it's to me it's reminiscent of when I had a Sony Clie, and you can customize what applications you want in this launcher, and you may be able to see it a little bit as the background changes to this darker background. So as I switch, it's doing a little flip deal. Real cool graphical user interface. I've got quite a few applications. Let me go ahead and start the media player. And as I said, I have Yahoo and Rhapsody music. I'm going to play a song from the Rhapsody because I found that the Rhapsody music is actually providing me the album art, whereas for some reason the Yahoo Music subscription is not. But what's amazing about this device is I was using it outside on my patio as a music player while we were playing some basketball, and it's got stereo speakers, but it's the best stereo speakers I've heard on a mobile device because you can actually hear the songs playing across the speakers as the music goes through that way. I'll try one of these Reliant K songs that I have loaded up on here, and here it is in landscape mode, and I'm not sure what the volume. The volume's only at 50%, and as you can hear, it's quite loud out of the stereo speakers. Maybe even too loud for the video. That's down to 40%. As you get up to 100%, it gets quite loud. And one thing you can see is, as I switch to portrait mode, there's a quick change. The whole interface changes. Go back into landscape mode, and I'll go ahead and stop this song. Another thing that somebody's been asking me about is how does Gmail work in landscape mode. So I'll go ahead and switch back into the launcher, and I have Gmail loaded as one of my applications, so I'll scroll around through Gmail and I'll start my Gmail. It may ask me for a few prompts. Oh, memory full. It's because I've got the music player and road sync going at the same time here. Sorry about that. Let's see what we've got. Oh, I've got the internet running as well, so let me just back out of the internet. I have found a couple times when I'm running a music player, web, and I have road sync as well running, that I get the memory errors. I may try the Nokia. Sorry, that's back in the music player. I may try the Nokia Business Suite to get my push email going, because that may work a little bit better actually. May not have the memory problem that I'm seeing with road sync, but I can't be sure of that. So let's see if I can get Gmail going here again. So I'm going to select it, see if it'll launch. It'll probably ask me a couple prompts about, ask if I want to load up the data and that kind of thing. There we go. And as you can see, here's my Gmail. Now one thing you'll see in Gmail, and hopefully you can see it in this video, is that the menu and refresh buttons are down at the bottom, whereas on the Nokia applications, these will appear here where you can use the two soft keys. So one thing you have to remember when you're using Gmail right now is the two keys are still on the bottom, so your bottom key is your left key and your top key is your right key. Now one other feature I wanted to show, a couple more. So let's go to the web browser, and I'll try using the launcher again. The launcher, I think, also may take up some memory, or I might be seeing some of those memory issues. So let's go to the web. I'll keep it in landscape view. It's kind of a nice view for the internet. One thing I did notice is that on my bookmarks, it's actually showing icons now. I don't think you can see it in this video, but over here, like the blog lines, has a little bee icon. So those are starting to show up now in the bookmarks, which is kind of cool. So if I was to launch a web page, and I'll just go to blog lines here real quick, as you scroll around, you know, I could look at my feeds and that kind of thing, but I'm just going to go over here to the white area where there's no hyperlink, and so my cursor's over here to the right. If I push in on the center action button, a bunch of things will pop up. The first thing that pops up is my frequently used links. So my most often used links pops up and I can quickly scroll down to them. I can go to the right, it says page overview. A right again is reload, and then a right again is find. So these quick little icons just pop up right in the web browser by pushing in on the center action button. Page overview gives you a quick shot. Say cancel or OK. Go back there again. You know, you can quickly navigate around. Reload, find. If we hit find, it's going to pop up the search menu. Very cool. Okay, let's go back. Now, one other thing that I've seen in the Feature Pack 1 3rd edition is in the Tools Settings area. And you can see the interface is a little bit different. There's a general phone, some of the same things, but as you click into it, there's different menus here. There's personalization, enhancement, security, positioning. Say I was to go into connection, I've got Bluetooth, USB, access points, a couple other menu items that I didn't have before, and there's actually one for settings applications. Click in there, I've got visual radio, real player, voice recorder, app manager, and the wireless keyboard. So I think they've cleaned up. You know, you go into the general one, and it's got some other features that I see here. I think they've really cleaned up some things in the Feature Pack 1, which is very cool. And so far I'm very happy with the N95. A couple things that I think need to be worked on are the battery life. It doesn't seem to be as good as what it could be. Well, I would like to see a higher resolution display on the main screen, but this baby so far has been rocking. I've been taking some video this weekend and some still pictures and just using it as my only device, and I'm going to plan on using it as my only device for about the 3-week period and see what we come up with. Alright, stay tuned for some more N93 taken and composed videos.